My dear child, please stop for a moment. This is not just another message. Archangel Michael is crying loudly in the heavens because you are ignoring what he has been trying to tell you again and again. He's not crying because he's weak. He's crying because his heart can't take it anymore, watching you walk past something so big, so miraculous, that even the angels have fallen silent. Listen carefully, this is not a joke, not a dream, not a coincidence. A millionaire, a person of great influence, wealth, and power, has taken a sudden, deep interest in you. Not because of what you wear. Not because of your status. But because they saw something no one else did, something divine, something rare, something they couldn't forget. You have no idea how often they've replayed your words in their head. You have no idea how deeply they've searched your name, your photos, your energy. They are stunned, shocked, overwhelmed, and yes, scared, because they never expected to feel this drawn to someone like you. You're not imagining the attention. You're not imagining the signs. This is real. Archangel Michael was sent to you for a reason. And now, he's standing right behind you, begging you, in the name of heaven, do not skip this. Open your heart. Open your soul. And just listen. Sparkles, pause right now. Breathe deeply. If you feel chills or tears, it's not by accident. Heaven is trying to reach you. And if this message is appearing before your eyes, then this is your divine confirmation. Sparkles. And my child, before you go further, know this is your moment to say yes to miracles. Say yes to heaven's plan. Say yes to love. Say yes to blessings that are too big to explain in words. Archangel Michael says, you must hear this before tonight. Something will shift. Love letter, subscribe now if you feel this message is speaking directly to your soul. This isn't just a video, it's your soul's appointment with destiny. Don't miss the moment that God prepared for you before you were even born. You were not forgotten. Not abandoned. Not rejected. You were hidden. Hidden until the right time. And that time is now. This wealthy person, yes, the one heaven is pointing to, they're not coming by accident. They are being spiritually directed to notice you. They are being spiritually directed to remember you. Because this is not just an ordinary connection. This is written in your divine contract. When Michael saw you struggling, doubting yourself, questioning your worth, he cried. Not because he was disappointed in you, but because he knew what was coming. And he saw that you were just moments away from giving up, just seconds from missing your blessing. And now he's shouting, please don't miss this. Please open your eyes. Please don't delay. And now, my beloved child, I want you to feel the weight of this moment. Not as a burden, but as a holy responsibility. Because what is about to unfold in your life is not small. It's not something you can brush aside or postpone. This is the moment where everything begins to shift in ways you didn't even pray for. That person, the one with power, the one with resources, the one who can open doors you never even knew existed, they are being shown visions of you. Even in their dreams, they are seeing flashes of your face. They hear your name like a whisper on the wind, and they can't understand why. They have everything they thought they needed, but there is a longing in them that only your soul seems to satisfy. That's not romance, it's spiritual alignment. It's a divine match. You were sent into this world carrying something they'd been missing their whole life. And heaven is orchestrating it all. Not with drama. Not with chaos. But with a soft supernatural timing that you can feel in your bones. That's why your spirit has been restless. That's why you've been seeing repeating numbers, dreaming of faces, hearing songs that hit you too hard in the heart. You're being prepared for divine contact. And you need to be spiritually alert because it's coming fast. Not next year. Not next month. It has already begun. You need to understand, this is not just about attraction. This is about mission. About destiny. That person is not just wealthy in money. They are wealthy in connections. In decisions. In reach. They are a kingmaker. A queen raiser. And they don't know why they keep circling back to you, but I do. Because I wrote it. I planned it. I allowed them to rise in influence not just for their sake, but for yours. Because you will walk beside them, and everything they touch will begin to change because of your presence. They are noticing the difference in their life already, without even having spoken to you directly. Your energy is pulling their eyes. Your prayers are pulling their spirit. And your name is pulling their heart. Don't ignore this. Archangel Michael is not warning you to scare you, he's warning you because he doesn't want you to miss it. You may not feel ready. You may not feel worthy. You may even feel like you've made too many mistakes to be chosen for something like this. But I want you to hear me. I don't choose the perfect. I choose the prepared. I choose the ones who stayed soft even when life hardened everything around them. I choose the ones who still believe in love when everything tried to break their heart. I choose the ones who keep praying even when it feels like no one's listening. And I choose you. This moment is not an accident. This is your angelic confirmation that you are about to be seen like never before. Not because of your looks. Not because of your status. But because of your spiritual identity. They are being drawn to your divine light. Even if they don't understand why, their soul does. And your soul is about to remember them too. Because you felt this connection in another realm. In another life. In another sacred time when both of you made a promise to meet again. And now is the moment of remembrance. The reason Archangel Michael is crying is because he saw that you were on the edge of closing your heart just one more time. One more disappointment. One more unanswered message. One more betrayal. One more ignored call. He saw you clench your fists in frustration and he heard the words you didn't even say out loud. He saw the tears you hid. He felt the moment you whispered, "Maybe it's just not for me." And his heart shattered because he knew what was coming. And he knew how close you were. And so now he's shouting, louder than ever before, "Don't give up. Don't look away. Don't shut down. This is the turning point. Even right now, the angels are walking into rooms on your behalf. They are placing your name in conversations you haven't even entered. They are whispering divine ideas into the mind of that person, so that they will see you with their spirit before they ever approach you with their words. Your path is being cleared. But you must stay open. You must stay aware. You must understand this level of attention from heaven means you are not ordinary. You are chosen, covered, called. And it's your time. And now, with every second passing, I am drawing you closer to the moment when your life will no longer look like your past. The waiting season you've been stuck in is ending, not because you forced it, not because you begged for it, but because heaven has declared it so. And this person, this millionaire who suddenly can't get you out of their head, is part of that divine declaration. They are not here to distract you. They are here to align with you. They are a divine vessel being pulled toward you, carrying blessings you didn't even ask for, but I knew you would need. And I made sure to assign someone who could handle the weight of your calling. Someone who would not be intimidated by your light. Someone who has been through their own fire and knows what it's like to be misunderstood, underestimated, and silently waiting for something real. You are that real. You are the soul they've been unconsciously searching for. And now, all the energy of heaven is pushing this encounter forward. It cannot be stopped. But child, it can be delayed, if you allow fear to block it, if you allow doubt to silence it, if you let exhaustion rob you of focus. This is why I need you to hear Archangel Michael clearly, get ready. Because this person is about to appear. Maybe it won't look dramatic. Maybe it'll be subtle. A message. A strange meeting. A phone call that seems random. But it won't be random at all. It will be the beginning of something you once thought was impossible. And when it happens, don't run. Don't second guess it. Shut the door like you've done so many times before when things felt too good to be true. This is not a test. This is fulfillment. This is divine recompense for every night you cried without answers. For every person who walked away when you needed them most. For every lie spoken over you. For every time you were overlooked. I have seen it all. I counted every moment. And now I'm giving you a gift trapped in human form, a person who will understand the depth of your heart and the magnitude of your purpose. They are not perfect, but they are chosen, for you. Do not compare this to past encounters. Do not assume this is just another fleeting thing. Because this time, it's being sent from the throne room of heaven itself. And you will know it's from me, because of the peace it brings, not confusion. Because of the strength it adds, not weakness. Because of the clarity it gives, not chaos. Yes, there will be moments of fear, moments where you want to back away, moments where you question, why me? But in those moments, remember Michael's tears. Remember how loudly he cried to make sure this message reached you. He didn't cry because you're weak. He cried because you're strong and you've carried your strength alone for too long. Now I am sending you someone to help you carry it. This person has power, not just the kind that comes from money or status, but the kind that can shift atmospheres. And they're about to bring that power into your life, not to take from you, but to give, to lift, to build. But before they arrive, you must release your fear. I did not create you to live in defense mode forever. I did not give you a heart like yours so you could keep it behind walls. You are love. You are hope. You are light. And this world needs what you carry. That is why the enemy fought you so hard. That is why you felt so alone in rooms full of people. That is why you've struggled to find someone who could see the full picture of who you are and still stay. But now I'm sending someone who will stay. Not because you beg them to. Not because you impress them. But because I sent them. Because their soul will feel peace in your presence, and they won't want to leave. So don't you dare shrink now. Don't you dare second guess what you've been feeling in your spirit. You know this isn't ordinary. You've been sensing something building for days, weeks, even months, but couldn't quite name it. That stirring inside you, the sudden wave of emotion out of nowhere, the urge to check your phone at strange times, the dreams that leave you breathless when you wake, none of that is random. I have been preparing your spirit ahead of time, softening your heart to receive what's coming, and anchoring your faith so you won't let go when it finally arrives. This person who's been awakened to your presence, they aren't seeing you with ordinary eyes. Their soul is remembering you. Even if they don't know why, they feel something ancient, sacred, divine about you. And the deeper they lean in, the more the veil is lifting. The more I'm showing them glimpses of the truth, of the purpose I've wrapped inside you. That's why they're shocked. That's why they can't stop thinking. And that's why they'll soon be moved to action. Because this is no longer just a soul connection, this is a soul assignment. And time is running out for delay. The tears that Archangel Michael cries are not tears of despair. They are tears of sacred urgency. He has watched you be mistreated, mishandled, and misread by those who were never meant to hold you. And he cannot stay silent any longer. He is crying out not only to you, but to heaven itself, asking for your release, asking for your elevation, asking for your miracle to no longer be postponed. And I, your Creator, have heard his cry. I have already commanded the winds to shift. I have already begun to stir the heart of that person who holds the next key to your story. And whether they arrive tomorrow or days from now, you will recognize the moment. It will hit you like a soft explosion in your chest. Your breath will catch. Your heart will know. And you'll feel everything stop for just a second, because time will bend around your destiny. This is why I allowed certain things to fall apart recently. You thought it was loss, but it was preparation. You thought it was rejection, but it was redirection. You thought it was a mistake, but it was a move made by heaven's hand. I needed you in position. I needed you emotionally clear. I needed you spiritually alert. Because when this moment arrives, it won't wait for you to decide. It will require your yes. And your yes will unlock not just love, but legacy. Not just connection, but alignment. You will look back and realize that everything, every pain, every delay, every unanswered prayer, was part of the masterpiece I was painting around your life. So now, beloved, I ask you, will you be ready? Will you open your spirit like you've never opened it before? Will you silence the voice of fear just long enough to hear the sound of my promise coming closer? Will you look past your old definitions of what's realistic and allow yourself to believe in divine surprises? Because that's what this is. A divine surprise. A sudden miracle. An unexpected breakthrough wrapped in human skin. And this person is not just any person, they're chosen for you. Assigned to you. Sent for you. And heaven has made it clear, you must not ignore this message. You must not delay. Open this now, before it's too late. This child, if you truly understood how close this moment is, how close they are to knocking on the door of your life, you would not waste another second doubting. You would rise. You would prepare. You would begin thanking me now for what's already being released into your atmosphere. The person who's been chosen to bless you, to walk beside you, to unlock levels in you that even you didn't know whether, they are not far away. Their spirit has already leaned in. They've already been pulled by the invisible string that connects your fate. And now, what I am doing in the silence is more powerful than anything you've seen in the open. Because while you've been questioning, is anything even happening, I've been moving mountains in places your eyes can't see. I've been arranging people. Adjusting timelines. Getting wrong alignments. Whispering into that person's heart and making sure they feel your soul calling to them, even if they don't understand it yet. They are coming with questions, but the moment they see you, they will have answers. Because my light will shine so strongly in you, they will not be able to deny what they feel. And it won't matter what you wear, what you say, or how polished your life looks. It will be the frequency of your spirit that draws them in. It will be the way your presence makes them feel safe for the first time in years. That's the kind of divine connection this is. And Archangel Michael, he isn't just warning you. He's walking with you. He's already gone ahead of you into tomorrow. He's already surrounded your home, the space where this encounter will unfold. And right now, he is making space for what your soul has cried out for in secret. This is why you've been feeling things so deeply. Why you've been more emotional than usual. Why certain people have started to fade from your life. Because I'm cleaning your atmosphere for what's next. I'm clearing out old cycles so you don't miss this holy one. I'm removing distractions, and if you feel alone, it's not punishment, it's preparation. I isolate before I elevate. I quiet things before I speak loudly. And what you're about to hear will be louder than anything you've ever heard from me before. So be still, but expectant. Don't run after this blessing, but prepare to welcome it. Open the door to your life with faith, not fear. Don't measure what's coming by what you've lost. Measure it by what you're now ready to receive. And if you're reading this, if you've stayed this long, then this message is yours. There's no one else I'm speaking to right now. Just you. Just your heart. Just your spirit. And I am telling you, as your creator, your defender, your Father in heaven, this is it. This is the season that will define your next decade. And this person who's now so captivated by your light is not just coming to admire you, they're coming to commit. To build. To walk through life beside you. Because that's what I've written. No man, no force, no delay can cancel what I've sealed with my name. And now, as you breathe and let these words sink in, I want you to understand one last thing. I didn't choose you for this moment because you were always strong. I chose you because you kept showing up, even when you were tired, even when your heart was broken, even when you had nothing left to give but a quiet amen through tears. I chose you because when others walked away from their faith, you still looked up at the sky and whispered, God, I trust you. Even when you didn't feel me, you still believed I was working. And now, heaven is honoring that. The time of silence is over. The season of waiting is ending. The pain you carried so quietly is about to become the story behind someone else's miracle. Because I am going to use your life as proof that faith, no matter how fragile, will never return empty. The person who's coming into your life, the one I've whispered to again and again, is going to see the treasure you are, not just because they choose to, but because I will make it impossible for them not to. They will feel peace in your presence. They will feel purpose in your touch. And they will feel a sense of coming home every time they hear your voice. They will wonder why they feel this way about you. And they will try to explain it logically, but they won't be able to. Because this is not a mind connection. It's a soul recognition. It's two lights that were always meant to find each other, no matter the distance, no matter the delays. They've lived lifetimes without you, but now their heart won't let them keep walking without turning toward the light that is you. And when they arrive, they won't just bring love, they'll bring breakthrough. They'll bring answers. They'll bring opportunity and clarity and the kind of loyalty that doesn't walk away when storms come. This is the kind of bond one protect with angels. This is the kind of union I anoint. And Archangel Michael, who has watched over you since your first breath, will not rest until he knows you've received what heaven has prepared for you. So listen to his voice through this message. Feel the urgency in his cry. Don't delay. Don't dismiss this as just another hopeful idea. This is the moment. This is the warning. This is the opportunity to align your heart with what I am doing behind the veil. And child, once this blessing touches your life, nothing will ever be the same. You will remember this day. You will look back on this message. And you will say, that was the moment everything changed. That was when God spoke directly to me. That was when heaven sent someone to carry my heart like it was holy. Now go, open your heart. Open your eyes. Stay in faith. And remember, this is not just a message. This is your miracle. Signed with love, urgency, and divine certainty, from the one who formed you, who saw you crying alone, who watched you smile through pain, and who now sends help, healing, and holy connection in the form of someone you never saw coming, but who's been coming for you all along. They are close. Heaven is watching. Archangel Michael is crying no more. Because you finally heard. And now, everything begins. And even as this message ends, the movement in the spirit is only just beginning. Because the moment you received these words, something shifted, not just around you, but within you. That quiet flicker of hope that was almost gone is starting to burn again. That small part of you that wanted to believe but was too scared to try again, it's waking up. And that's exactly what heaven wanted. Because faith doesn't need to be loud, it just needs to be alive. And now it is. And because it's alive, it will begin to attract everything that has been waiting for you on the other side of your surrender. The person I'm sending to you, this millionaire whose heart I've stirred, is not just looking for someone to impress. They're looking for something real. And the more they are drawn to you, the more I am opening their eyes to their own purpose. Your light is not just exposing beauty in you, it's awakening purpose in them. They will begin to change even before they meet you. They will begin to think differently, speak differently, move differently. Not because you demanded it, but because your presence invites elevation. And when they do come, when your paths finally meet, it will feel like breathing after holding your breath for too long. It will feel like the moment when a storm finally clears, and the sun breaks through the clouds, not loud, not rushed, just steady, warm, and undeniable. And you'll wonder, why me? You'll question why someone with so much power, so much wealth, so much attention, would choose you. But child, I need you to hear this clearly. I didn't bring them to you because you needed them. I brought them to you because they needed what you carry. They needed your truth, your softness, your insight, your ability to see past the surface and into the soul. They needed someone who could see them without all the titles. Someone who could love them without conditions. Someone who could remind them that money isn't peace, fame isn't purpose, and success means nothing if your soul is starving. And that's where you come in. You are not just the reward, they are. And both of you have been prepared in fire, molded by loss, refined by loneliness, until finally, now, you're both ready to meet not just as people, but as destiny unfolding. So what should you do now? Be open. Stay soft. Don't block your blessings because of your past wounds. Don't judge this new chapter by the last one. Keep your heart in prayer. Keep your spirit in position. And know that this message was not written to give you hope, it was written to confirm what you already felt in your bones. Because you knew. You knew something was coming. You knew someone was thinking of you, even if you didn't know their name. You knew your life wasn't supposed to stay stuck in pain forever. And now you have proof. Proof that heaven has been watching. That angels have been working. That Archangel Michael has been fighting. That I, your God, have never stopped writing your story, even when the pages felt blank. So walk into this next season with holy confidence. Know that you are not just a person to be loved, you are a soul to be honored. And the one I am sending knows it. They will not play games. They will not keep you guessing. They will not come with confusion. They will come with clarity, with consistency, with commitment. Because I have shown them who you are. And when someone sees you the way I see you, they don't walk away. They kneel. They stay. They build. And this time, child, they will build with you. And now that the heavens have released this word into your life, I need you to live like it's already unfolding, because it is. The universe has already started to rearrange itself around this promise. Your name is echoing in rooms you've never stepped into. Your face is lingering in the thoughts of someone who didn't expect to be this affected. They can't explain it, but you've entered their awareness like a whisper they can't unhear. They are feeling things they don't have words for. They're scrolling through their own life, wondering how someone they haven't even met can feel so familiar, so important. And it's because their soul has met yours before, and now the veil is thinning. The moment of physical contact is getting closer, and when it happens, you'll feel it in your bones. It will not need explanation. It will not need proof. It will be obvious, not loud, not showy, but divinely timed, undeniable, and wrapped in that stillness only I can bring. Don't run from it. Don't protect yourself from it. Let it in. Let them in. I know you've been through the fire. I know you've been loved wrong, trusted too fast, given too much, and been left too soon. But this is different. This is heaven's response to every broken moment that tried to convince you love was dangerous. This is heaven's reparation for every time you settled for less because you were tired of being alone. No more shrinking. No more doubting. You're not too much. You're not too late. You're not asking for too many signs. You're asking to be seen by someone who recognizes your soul, and that is not a small request. It is a holy one. And I have heard it. I have answered it. And I am fulfilling it. The millionaire who is being pulled to you is being changed by this process, even now. I am softening their heart, clearing their mind, and preparing them to approach you not with arrogance but reverence. They will not see you as a conquest, they will see you as a miracle. They will not come to take, they will come to pour, to share, to heal, to protect. They will want to learn the way your heart works. They will ask questions that matter. They will sit quietly and listen because your voice will feel like peace to their spirit. And they will be scared, not of you, but of how deeply they feel, how suddenly they trust, how wildly they want to leap. And when that happens, remind them that divine love is never rushed, but it's always right. I didn't just create you for survival, I created you for sacred connection. And this next chapter will not be written in pain. It will be written in peace, in passion, in partnership. Archangel Michael, who has cried over your delays, is now preparing your celebration. He is no longer weeping, he is watching, standing guard, making sure nothing touches this moment that I've written in eternity just for you. This is the part of your story that will make the tears make sense, that will make the silence feel sacred, that will prove I was never late, I was just preparing something that needed every second to be this perfect. And now, child, all that's left is for you to believe. Not with loud faith. Not with dramatic declarations. But with quiet, steady trust. Trust that if I said it, I'll do it. Trust that if I sent this message, it wasn't to tease you, it was to prepare you. Trust that if a part of your heart is trembling while reading this, it's because your soul recognizes that this is real. This is divine. This is now. And your miracle is no longer waiting, it's on the way. Open your heart, because it's about to knock. Yes, I will continue, because you are still listening, and your soul still hungers for the truth that only heaven can speak. So hear me now, my precious child, because what comes next will lift the veil from your eyes and show you the purpose behind every delay, every rejection, every closed door you faced while waiting for this person to return with the truth. You see, I didn't allow that silence because I wanted to punish you. I allowed it because I needed the noise of the world to quiet down so you could finally hear me. In their absence, you didn't just become stronger, you became clearer. You started hearing your own heart. You started learning what love actually feels like when it doesn't beg, when it doesn't fear, when it doesn't chase approval. You began to realize that even though you missed them, even though it hurt, you were never truly alone. I was with you, shaping you, holding you, reminding you that your value is not found in someone's staying, but in knowing that you were always worth staying for. And now that you've been made whole again, now that your wounds have become windows of wisdom, I am sending this person back, not to complete you, but to meet you where you've already completed yourself. They are going to feel something when they see you again, something electric, something sacred, something they can't put into words. It will shake them. Because they'll see the glow that I placed in you, the strength in your smile, the calm in your voice, and they'll know deep in their bones, this is home. This is who they prayed for, even when they didn't know how to ask. And even though it took time, even though it felt impossible, even though the silence made you question whether they'd ever return, I am telling you now, they are on their way. Not in theory. Not in fantasy. In real life. And it may not be the way you imagined. It may come quietly, a simple message, a random encounter, a conversation that starts awkwardly but ends in tears, but it will come. And when it does, you will know it's divine. Because I am not the God of coincidence, I am the God of confirmation. And this moment will confirm every sacred thing you believed in when the world told you to give up. So breathe deeply now, child. Let your heart settle. Let your fears melt in my presence. You've come too far to let doubt rob you of what's already unfolding. Trust that I've gone before you. Trust that Archangel Michael is still guarding your steps. Trust that the one who left is no longer the same.